wild speculation. This is based on almost nothing. Because he got banned on Twitch and Discord at the same time, I bet he said something on Discord that wasn't politically correct. And
it's weird that it never leaked in any way.
Yeah. But I'm just guessing.
Oh, well.
This is based on
I have
that.
no idea.
Probably
Based on
a bunch of people. Yeah, I just hate Succession. I want to circle back to that just a little bit and say that like I feel like you've wasted a ton of my time and you owe me a good show now.
I told you.
I believed in Woody and I watched fucking. I think I watched 40 hours of this shit.
You liked it at first. You liked it at first.
I grinded all week. I can't. Some of it's good, but the thing is, like, a point came where I realized none of them are worth caring about. That they're all so petty and little. That they're well educated, but they're all ignorant and they're all fools. And none of them know what the fucking put a
But
gallon.
like
of milk
Always
costs.
Sunny, I didn't think the characters had to be good for you to enjoy the show.
Those are comical characters who are like, that's buffoonery,
But they're all
right?
bad, right? And I'm not current on Always Sunny, but when I watched it, every character was a real dick.
Sure, but that's like buffoonery, like clown stuff, honk your nose, and like this is Succession is supposed to, I just don't care who wins that money thing. They're all so petty and they're all so rich that it doesn't matter how much money they have.
They're not
Like,
trying to win money, by the way. Like the way that I see it, they're all multi-billionaires. Boom. Like that. So money's solved. They want power. And it's something that I don't really relate to. Like if you offered me $2 billion or a job that pays a lot, I would totally take the money. I don't want the job at all. You can keep the job. Do I have to? Like, it's not the least bit attractive to me. But they want this job where they can pretty much pick presidents. And
yeah, I don't know how it got so popular and everything. I wouldn't care about power or owning my own. Like I would just like maybe own one of the dozen businesses that they own and like make that your little pet project and just move on with life as a $3 billion, whatever. I think like each of them owns 5% of the company. And it comes to $2 or $3 billion once they cash out, and it's like just leave. This is like ruining your life. You're fighting so hard for daddy's like love, and who goddamn cares? Because like stop and take a look at who he loves right now. Who is he treating good right now? No one, other than that lady that sucks his dick, and he'll have a new lady to suck his dick in 8 months. He doesn't treat anyone well because he's evil. And you're evil, and you're evil, and you're evil. You're all fucking evil.
But there's like twists, like when Kendall was about to fall on his sword and then, pulled the old switcheroo. Do you want me to? I'm going to spoil it.
Yeah, but I just didn't care. It's like
and he finally earned like his father's love, even if it was momentarily. You got that smile out of him, even though he's stabbing his dad in the back. His dad's like, well played, like a guy who just lost at chess.
I'm liking Silo a lot. That's the show on Apple TV where the people are living down in the goddamn bunker. I'm all caught up. I've started.
Wait. I have a counterpoint.
Yeah.
I'm watching From because of you. I don't owe you anything.
All right, season 1 was good though.
I'm out on From. I'm not getting MGM again.
I'm unsubscribing. Oh well, From is on the Plex if you want to jump on the Plex wagon train. But I in the last episode of From, I fell asleep like 20 minutes in. I don't know how it ended, and I didn't go back. So I think I'm just gonna stop watching From. I'm sorry. From turned to horse shit. It's lost all over again. They don't know what's gonna fucking happen. If they do, they're taking so goddamn long that I'm not gonna continue along for the ride. Subscribing to something called MGM Plus. Get the fuck out of here. No. But over on Apple TV, Silo is based on a 3-book series that's finished. So if you wanted to, and I'm going to this weekend, like I'm gonna read ahead and like I'll know how this whole thing ends, I guess, because I'm all caught up with the episodes. It's real good. It's real good. I don't think it's gonna turn to shit. They've got good actors, like Tim Robbins is in it, among others, and they seem to have a good budget. They're secured for season 2. Season 2's filming now. So they're not going to pull the rug out from under you just yet. And like Netflix will sometimes with those 1-season shows. There's been a few of those that I like.
Netflix has got to stop that, man. What is that about? Or even shows that like had a good following. They just like, I'm like, you got to do like at least a final episode. Like that show Glow that I remember people were talking about forever. The female wrestling show. Yeah, I didn't watch it either. But I'm also like, well, even if it has a big fan base, don't you kind of owe them like a little finale? Yeah. Not tell them like, oh yeah, we strung you along forever and we're not going to ever do anything with it. It's so weird.
Yeah, Netflix has a bad rep for that. I wonder if they'll turn it around. Like they have to. maybe they weren't aware of the problem, and then they became aware of the problem, but out of momentum, shows got canceled anyway, and they couldn't fix their reputation instantly.
I think they
Well,
were
that's
just
why
like,
I've
probably
just-
chasing the, because very often it's rare. Like a show has to be super successful for like subsequent seasons to really blow out the first season. Like often by people attempting to watch, like they'll get high ratings just because it's new and being promoted so heavily. So like they might be not doing sufficient market research, investing a ton into these because they get like initial interest, and then because of the glut of total content out there, it's not competitive
I
after the
hear
first
you.
season.
In my opinion, it's not uncommon for a show to take a year or two to find its legs. And like I'll throw out The Office, Always
all the
Sunny.
time. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, thank you. So,
Especially comedies.
Star Trek.
oh,
All the Star
okay.
Treks were shit the first season.
Okay.
Those are all successes.
That's kind of true. Yeah. First
Yeah, so it's not like you can say, "Oh, this show's shitty this year," and in its first season, it's probably going to be great. Like that's not a great indicator, but still, you got to give them a little time to find their legs.
No, I agree.
I also, it's just like people are like, hey, you should watch this Netflix show. And I'm like, I'll wait until they're done making it because I'm not going to get invested
You
in a
don't trust
show
them.
and then have it get canceled midway through. I'm like, well, what's the point of that? I don't even get a conclusion to it. I don't want to start a story and not get a conclusion to it.
What was the
What
what was the Netflix show where you had the criminal profilers at the FBI?
Mindhunters.
Mindhunters was one of the best shows on television. There's
Such a
two
great
seasons.
first season.
Oh
I
my
didn't
God.
like the second season as much, but
I didn't like it as much, but that guy, that one serial killer that they go, the big dude, Ed Kemper. The
yeah.
guy they got to play Ed Kemper. I've
Nailed
watched it side by side with the real interviews, and it's unreal how
It's
how
so
well he
similar.
does it.
I think they may have gotten the wrong guy.
I'm a little afraid they let Ed, yeah. Like did they let Ed Kemper out? Did he act in that movie? I can't tell.
Dude, Ed Kemper was scary because it was like he's sinister just like a serial killer. But unlike Ted Bundy at 5'9", he's 6'11", and he has hands the size of dishware, and he's going to kill you. He's going to strangle you to death.
Co-ed
and lift
killer,
you in the
right?
air.
He was the
think
co-ed
you're
killer. So we'd be fine. You know, he would pick up young ladies. He had a vehicle and be like, hey, you know, this hot out. Don't you want to ride from the university over to the other side of town? And, yeah, dude. Wait, why are we going up on this mountainous road? Don't worry about this. This is just my hammer. And then he
Yeah.
just
Why are your feet sticking out the bottom of the car like the Flintstones, and you're running, and you're running down the hill?
no, he beat his mother to death with a hammer and decapitated her. I don't know if he fucked her mouth or not. That might just be.
He did
Did he?
fuck down the neck hole, and he talked.
If you
about
don't fuck your mother in the mouth after she's dead, did you really kill her? Doesn't really count.
that was his perspective.
You gotta
Did
go
you
the
really
whole
love
way.
her? Is the question.
Yeah,
I bet
that's perfect. Did you even love her?
Can you imagine the
that's the
hog?
angle they take? You sicko, and he's like that's like literally probably what it was. He's like, I loved her more than anything, and it's like your dick is in her neck hole right now.
Oh, I saw over on a lot of the subreddits went down this week. Everybody's protesting that Reddit wants to be profitable. Good
The
job.
nerve.
And but I saw the NBA circle jerk. They stayed up. And they're like, we're the new NBA,
Yeah.
but they didn't mean it. So all the NBA people are like trying to talk basketball, and they're like, hey, look at this. It's the autopsy of a rapist. And when I saw it, I thought, damn, it must be a Middle Eastern thing, like where they stoned a rapist to death or